up, Filmingly Perfect here, and today we're actually going to be doing a new series called Land Theories. Now, what this basically is, I go to each land and talk to you guys about what is found in those lands. Today I'm going to be starting with Mount Shiveer. This isn't really an update, just a question. Comment down below what I should call you guys fans of me. Now, I like fellow filmers, but anything else, just comment it and we'll decide in the next video. Now, first let's talk about the scenery. Mount Shiveer can be explained as the top of a mountain. The top of a mountain can be really cold, and when you draw a picture, you usually include a white part at the tip. This is where we are. The cold atmosphere and scenery and snow falling gives it completely away. There's as well as ice and other mountains in the background. Let's first talk about the geyser pool. So when we arrive over here, the first thing we notice in the ice in the mountain, including a dinosaur. Many mountains have pre-existing fossils and frozen animals. I did my research and found a dinosaur that looks like this. Doing some more research, I found that it is from the family Pistotaurus, and found that it is mainly called a Elasmosauridae. And this article explains that it was existing in the Jurassic era, showing that it has been there for a while. I believe AJ only put this here as an effect to notify the player that it is so cold and the animal froze here. Then again, I'm just reviewing and trying to make sense of it. Connecting the lands. Now when you walk over to the right, we find bamboo. Slightly odd since everything is so cold, but this bamboo can also be found at the right top of JAMMA Township, meaning linking these two lands together. So you could basically say JAMMA Township is below the mountain or in it. And you could see near Mirror is some snow falling, so yes, it's either on the mountain or below the mountain. And if you go to the left near the cocoa hut, you will find the top of a tree branch. This can mean multiple things, but I believe it means that this is a branch of the Apundle tree, which mainly connects those two lands together. Then to the extreme right is a forest. This forest below is connecting it with Serapia Forest. Then to the extreme left near the fire pit is some more mountains, which connects it to the land that AJ has yet to create or even mention. Possible caves. Next is a large piece of ice with a warning sign. This shows that the ice here is unstable, and the more people jump on it, the more it falls apart. There's been many claims that the more people jump, it will fall apart. Give you a bunch of prizes. This claim has been supported by Animal Jam themselves, as they stated in early that jammers have yet to be successful at breaking ice and the Coral Canyons Bridge. Animal Jam obviously likes to put cool little Easter eggs in their lands for fun, which I can see why, because many jammers have tried to break it. When we move to the right, we can see a little cave sort of thing with an Arctic fox kind of scribbled into it. But I have pictures proving it used to be a seal there, as well as the JAMMA wiki, where they bluntly say it used to be a seal, even twice. Now, it is actually said that this was only put there because Animal Jam wanted to release a little hint for people to figure out what the new animal is, and it was an Arctic fox. Other times they have put hints in there and then removed it, so why do they keep the Arctic fox there? And they as well as covered the cave up with a paint easel. Now, I might actually make a separate video because just this cave in all can be a separate video. The rest of the atmosphere mainly focuses on the idea of how high up you are as the player, even going as far as giving us a sign showing us. But under that sign it shows another cave, which again is covered up with eggs. Again, AJ is trying to hide something. Hot cocoa hut. Last but not least, there is a tent right to the left when you spawn. It's mainly known as the cocoa hut. This basically shows us again that cocoa is categorized with cold. Like the fire pit, it is showing us that Mount Shiveer is cold. Something obviously Animal Jam likes to prove with their environments, but the tent itself isn't anything magical. It's what's inside the tent. When you walk in it seems like a regular cocoa hut with pillows, a machine, and a fireplace, but it holds the alpha's staffs. Now, why would something so precious as these staffs be in the cocoa hut? Animal Jam has put these staffs or symbols in almost every store you walk into, but the main question is why? The mountain has to do with something of an adventure, or maybe they hid it to where phantoms wouldn't look in easy to find places. Now, this theory is just actually not really a theory, just me going over the main things in Mount Shiveer. Again, comment your ideas down below. Feel free to use this video as any evidence or proof. Just make sure to mention me in the description or in the actual video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to see another land theory and some more cave theories, leave a like down below. If you're new here, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.